what we're gonna do is that we're gonna test this beautiful electric bike that I built about a year ago. This bike works with an alternator from a car that I converted into a motor. And now we can't see it really well because it's trapped in a boat. And that's, I know it's a little weird, but basically to test the bike, we're going to a national park and we don't want to drive there. We want to use the boat because it's more fun. There's a nice bike pad there. So we're gonna try to film there to show you guys how fast it is. We're gonna leave in about 2 minutes. We're gonna drive to the ramp, which is like about 30-40 minutes away from here. We'll say an hour. Then we have to put the boat in the water and then boat all the way to Oka. Hello everyone, we're entering the highway now. I hope the trailer is gonna be fine. Alright, 80 meters per hour.
Don't worry guys, everything's under control. Oh, a little bumpy there.
Nice.
There's no way we're making it.
Can we go back or go? We're actually a week later now because last time we ran out of daylight. The whole adventure was not well planned. I have to say there was missing a little bit of organization. So today we're going again on the boat, and yeah, so we're just gonna put the bike back in the boat and head towards the water. All right, we just fueled up the car and the boat. Now we're heading towards the highway for a second time, but this time we're gonna try to reach the actual beach and test our bike because last time it was around like I think 5. Like the sun was about to set and we just like turned around because there was no point to film in the dark. Reaches top speed. It's gonna be like 81, 85. Everything seems to be good. The bike's still there. Alright, so the boat is in the water. We're just gonna park the cars and we're ready to go. So here in this city, we're not allowed to park anywhere in the whole city with a trailer. So we have to go to the train station. So as you can see, parked my car right there. The good thing about today is that there's no waves. It's like pretty calm. Well, there's wind, but no waves. Alright guys, so we just departed. There's like a mountain behind the bridge in construction there. So that's where we're heading now. That's where the national park is. The bike is right there, ready to go. Fully charged. We have everything you need. We have food. We have life jackets. We're about normally it's like a 15 minutes ride to the mountain there, to Oka Beach actually. But what can I say? It's gonna be a good day. First time the electric bike's gonna touch this land. Yeah, we didn't damage anything in it. Alright. Okay guys, so we hit the floor, so I'm just gonna jump out of the boat. Nice. Oof, it's not hot, no? We're in Oka now. As you can see, the boat is there, the electric bike is right there. I've been talking a lot about rocks and hitting rocks with the prop of the boat. Yeah, that's all because of the lower level of the water this year. So normally we're able to bring the boat all the way to the beach, but now it's just so low that we can't. It's too hard to pull. So we're gonna have to bring the bike all the way there, like in the water, and then all the way back in the woods to find the bike path and then start building. So we're gonna try to find a nice place where I can explain how the bike works because I never did that. I only posted the construction video with not a lot of details. So now we're gonna try to make things more clear. tried to hit the top speed here. I recorded it with a GPS on my phone. I'm just gonna look at the footage. Now we're gonna head back to the woods. We're gonna film a little bit and we'll see what happens. This is an alternator that I took from a car. I welded on the pulley another sprocket, the smallest that I could get to fit on the pulley. And here I tried to find the biggest that I could find for free. So basically I took this part from another bike, I cut it off, and then I welded it to a small fixie sprocket. This way I have a big one here and the motor can transfer the power to the wheel. And I just use a regular chain. Now for the electric part. This is the battery that I'm using. It's a 36 volt, 432 watt hour battery. And this is a lithium ion 12 volt battery for all the accessories and for the electromagnet of the alternator. So basically this alternator doesn't have a permanent magnet, so I have to energize the electromagnet to make it work. For the power itself, it's this battery with this controller right there, and it's basically turning the DC 36 volt from the battery into a simulate, like not a perfect AC, it's like square waves, but it simulates an AC 3-phase motor. So that's how the motor turns. Now these relays are just there to turn on the lights and also to turn on the 12 volt circuit when I turn on the 36 volt circuit. So basically when I turn on the key, this is a 36 volt coil inside this relay. So when it gets excited, it's just closing the contact that powers the 12 volt circuits, and then there's 12 volts sent to these switches. So when I turn these switches on for the light, for the electromagnet, it's turning on these relays and letting the power go actually to the electromagnet. I use this part to be able to tension the motor, so when I turn this little screw, it's basically putting the motor more down or more up. And here I have two connectors to charge the 12 volt lithium ion, so I have to use two chargers. But the small battery lasts for a very long time because it's not being drained that much. It's just like a small magnet and the lights. Last thing, this is the throttle, so it's just like a Hall effect sensor sending a signal to this e-bike controller and powering the alternator. Alright, so everything went well for now. We just have to go back, but we filmed everything with the bike. We figured out that the top speed was 47 kilometers per hour, which is really good for a homemade bike. But we have to go all the way back. You see the bridge there? We have to go past this, all the way back to the dock. So we're not home yet, but we will be soon.